This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2001 Ford F350 Crew Cab Lariat, 7.3 liter turbo diesel, four-wheel drive. Has 171,000 miles on it, or 177. When we're inside, we'll see the exact number. It's 171 or 177. Anyway, it was a dealer trade-in at Jim Click Ford. I was at the dealer auction on Wednesday and fell in love. It's a beautiful truck. They can't sell these things in their used car lots, and neither can independents. They need cash buyers, and that's the internet, and that's us. So they can't get financing for people on these with miles. Anything over 100,000 miles, they just can't get done anymore. So that's me. And it's a 7.3, and we all know that that's the truck. So I bought it. Anyway, it's just a really nice truck. There's a few very minor things going on here that I'll tell you about. But on a 1 to 10, I'd give this thing a 9.5, 10. It's about as good as it gets, really. Tires look to me, driver front tires, probably 40% tread. Probably got another 5,000 miles in wear out of that. I see a little scratch there. A little tube of touch-up paint would have been a good idea, but we were kind of in a hurry for this one. Looks like they must have pushed something with the bumper, because the gap should be just a little bit bigger than that. Actually, that'd be pretty easy to fix if you wanted to. It's pretty obvious how to fix it, but I don't know. Most people wouldn't even notice that. It just catches my eye because I know what they're supposed to look like. Locking hubs, obviously. The passenger front tire gosh, it's much higher tread than the other tire, than the driver front. I'd say this is probably 50 or 60% tread. Boy. Looking for the blemishes. A little scrape on the mirror. I love it when I have to go through really boring trucks like this where there's no real stories to tell. It's a nice tip on the exhaust there. Here's the passenger rear tire. That looks like it's 50 or 60% tread. Nice. Boy, this thing's going to be popular. God. Didn't do much towing because the bumper's not destroyed. There's a ding here and a little dent in the bumper there, and that's about it. Tailgate's not hammered. This is just a nice example of a 7.3 truck right here. There you go. Pretty. What? There's that. It's got a little bit of a chip right here on the. Not sure. It's probably something having to do with closing it with that strap out. That's what I'm guessing. Boy, that thing is just super straight. I mean, it really is my job to find what's wrong. This one is unique in that I don't see anything wrong. There's a nice spare. What kind of lunatic trades this thing in? Oh wait, there's a blemish. Little chip right over the driver door handle. What's something else? Oh, I know what my guys told me to tell you. It has power steering noise, which is very common in Fords. If you own Fords, you know that. But my guys said to tell people that it needs a power steering pump, and that the power steering pump's about $100. It's about 2.5 hours to put in. We will do it for you for $300 if you want us to do it. That said, they also raise their eyebrows and go, you know what, you can put a new power steering pump in it and still make the same sound because it's a Ford. So they may not even get a result out of it. And I'm showing you all the Ford stamps so you know that everything's original. It's also got a really nice air box set up there. Beautiful truck. I saw this thing from about 300 yards away and I'm like, uh-oh. It is love. The roof. That guy even took care of the roof. Wow. Alright, inside. Let's see what we got going on here. Seats look great. I don't know what that is. That looks like a little bit of a scuff in the middle of the back seat, but honestly, the HD camera picks it up better than the human eye. I can see it through the camera better than I can in person. What else we got going here? I see a little thing there. It's not a hole, it's just a worn piece of dye. Impressive. Wowee. Let's see. What else we got going on here? It's even got the factory Lariat mats in it still. Gee, many Christmas. Little wear on this side. It's not through, it's just the vinyl on the top. This is leather, and it's not cracked, but it's worn where you come in and get into the car. It's kind of obvious. Let's make sure that the seats work. Yep. Perfect. Alright, let's hop in this guy. Put the keys in the door. I did. Alright, let's see. Get a seatbelt on here. Alright, let's look around here. Looks like the edge of this center console is coming off. Probably has a little bit of glue on the edge of that. What is this? That would be dirt. That's good from a detail standpoint. That would give me something to talk to him about. Nice. And that doesn't work. I just did a video for a 99 F350. I said in that thing, go check it out. These never work. You can buy these little displays and take this thing down and put them in. They're $29 on eBay. Buy like 10 of them because they go out like every month. Well, I stopped fixing them because it got way too expensive. Anyway, you can see some wear on the steering wheel, obviously. For some reason, they took the radio out. Probably had a really nice custom radio. There's plugs and everything in here. So maybe a $125 trip to Best Buy and you're in business with tunes. The air is blowing 500 miles an hour and ice cold. Yeah, it's blowing much colder than the outside air, so that's working immediately. There's your overdrive off and on. There's your cluster. 177,986. There's all your gauges. There you go. Sorry, I got the sun behind me. I'm trying to... There you go. You got cruise. You've got tilt. And let's put it into neutral. Put it into low. There's low. You put it into drive. And... yeah, that's definitely four-wheel drive low. Top speed of 2. And reverse. This thing's a brute. Alright. 4 high. Now we're 4 high. Put it in drive. Perfect. And reverse. Yes, sir. Boy, this is a sweet rig. Oh, I like this truck. Okay. Let's see. Actually, you can't really hear the power steering noise. They told me that they could hear it. We're trained to, like, I can kind of hear it, the yaw. I mean, you can't feel it. It steers fine. It's very typical Ford to do that. Yeah, I don't really hear it now, but they're telling me it does it. And if you've owned a Ford ever, especially a truck, you know what I'm talking about. Anyhow, this is not a clear title, so if you come to Tucson, we don't need to get it inspected. To drive it home, all you're going to pay is a $250 dock fee and taxes, plus obviously what it costs. So Tucson City's tax of 2%, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If you're from Arizona, you're going to pay 7.1% state tax plus 2% city tax for a total of 9.1, plus a $250 dock fee. If you come from out of state, say Alaska or Oregon, or a couple other states that have a 0% tax rate, this thing is great. If you come from there, they have 0%, so you're going to pay 2% tax plus $250 dock fee. Arizona residents kind of get done, but anyway, you know, if your state tax rate, for instance, is 3%, you're going to pay 5% taxes plus $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price. No dock fee, no tax, no nothing. That's it. Okay? What else is there? I'm going to try to turn this thing around and get back on that main road and go to 0 and take off. Let you watch it turbo and everything. But this is a solid truck. Really solid. Wish I could make it. They're telling me it has power steering noise. But obviously, they're just trained to tell me even the subtle stuff, because power steering noise to me is the noise you can hear inside. In fact, let me roll the window down. Let's see if we can hear it. No, I don't know. I would do nothing, would be my recommendation, because it's a Ford and you know, it's just the way they are. Anyhow, blah 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 blah. The front end feels really tight for an 01 F350. They're usually quite a bit looser than this, bushings and things. So I think this thing was pretty well maintained. All right, here we go. Oh, this thing's yeah. Okay, this thing runs great. In fact, I think it may be chipped. I didn't see anything under the hood. I saw a little Banks thing on the back window, but I don't want to say it's Banks if I don't see any evidence of it. But that thing ran real good. They're usually 7.3s are known for their power, not their speed, and this thing has both. So I'm guessing that probably has some performance enhancements, PDAs. Anyhow, this is a nice truck. Please check it out. Make sure you get your deposit in. No deposit, no deal. If somebody comes in after we have an agreed upon price and you haven't made your deposit and they have cash, we will sell it to them. So don't make plans to travel here until you have a deposit and you know it's yours. That's how you make it yours. Okay? We've had that happen a couple of times. People get all their arrangements done and they find out that we sold to somebody else. They didn't make their deposit. So don't be those people, okay? Anyway, please have a safe weekend. Have a safe week. Great Thanksgiving, and that's all.